And welcome. It's Robert Galvin, comic book G-Spot here. Welcome to the Midnight Witching Hour. Appreciate everybody being here. Everybody's in the chats tonight. Much love. My co-host tonight, awesome Jeff 813, Cantonese Kid. My man, How you doing? It's gonna be
not bad. Yeah.
Tonight's kind of this is a really special week for me. I'm extremely geeking out like crazy. You know how Jeff is with his Vampirella, and I am with my redheads. Tabby, hey.
Yeah.
By the way, really quick, buddy. Before I'm gonna get started, really quick. So let me get started. That's how we always do this. Now that I got you with the hook, it's time for a book. And my book for this week, because it was a special week of previews, one of my living legend is coming to the big screen. And this is the original Morbius 101, his very first appearance. Amazing Spider-Man 101, Michael Morbius. Now, I'm so excited for this. At the same time, Spider-Man was doing some science lab stuff on himself. So he had 6 arms in this, also in this series. But this is his first appearance, 101. And tonight, you guys, because it's such a special, I'm such a geek about it. Sometime randomly tonight, I've got the True Believers 101. They're going to be up for grabs. Last show I did, Jim Boatwright won one, and Scott Farr won the other one. So those are to him priority mail. And I'll let you know randomly tonight when they'll show up. All right, brother. There you go.
All right. Since we got you with the book, let's get you with the hook. It is a Vampirella Red Sonja issue 5 from this week. I actually read this. I actually enjoyed it, guys. It actually shows you why I love Vampirella in this one. So this is the whole reason this is the whole reason I love this character. Is everything that happened in this issue it tells you the reason why I love this character. I want to show panels off, and I don't because why not? Well, spoilers. So just in case, Stay Puft and Vigilante are in the chat. If you guys haven't read it yet, spoilers.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the guests tonight, or everybody in our chat tonight, real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're fine. I can find some panels to show off.
There you go. So real quick, start at the top. I really appreciate everybody here. We have the Puppet Master, Chris Lackey, and his wife, wonderful wife. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it, guys. Much love. We have Downright Nerdy Podcast. My brother Michael, so nice to see you. And from across the border, across the pond, Gray Man, I know it's late for you or it's early in the morning for you. Thank you so much for being here. He's playing a video game probably. We have Z Collects. We have comics on the mind. You got comics on the mind? I've got comics on the mind always. We love you, buddy. That's
Yes, we do.
Kurt right there. And then we have Tabitha. My love, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you. By the way, you guys, if you haven't noticed, I have a new logo right above Jeff, right there on the side. I'll show you a full quick screen of it. Whoop, no, I don't want that one. I don't want that either. You gotta remove that from the screen. So if you look behind us, what I'm gonna do is remove it just to show you. Oh, wait a minute.
Actually, I see the bigger logo.
There you go. There's the better logo. There's the bigger logo.
More detail. I like that.
My daughter here, Tabitha, my stepdaughter here, she's my sweetheart. She did that design for me. She originally did the G for me with the Celtic writing. She knows I love the Celtic writing. And this RG, to let you guys know, I've got it sitting, hold on, right here on the back wall. This right here. This is an idea from Scott Farr. He put that on a box that he sent me a couple months back for my birthday. And he put that on there, and I've kept it. And I told Tabitha, I want a design like that with the G and the R in it. So she put the R with the G in it like that, and it looks pretty nice. So yeah, big shout out to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Miss G, my beautiful redheaded wife, is in here in the chat. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. You're a love.
Miss G is gonna appreciate these panels when I show up.
Nice. Hey, Rob, my buddy. So nice.
Hey, Rob.
Thank you for being here, buddy. I hope I see you in Florida. I really do.
Yeah, you will.
Big hugs.
I know you will. Yep, I know you will.
I really want to see him. We have Kyle Waka. I was on with him earlier today. We were doing a video talk today, just nerding out like crazy.
That's cool.
It's beautiful down there right now. He's showing me outside, and it was like 70 degrees, summertime, just beautiful. My brother, love it, love it, love it. Let me catch up here really quick. I think we're almost there. Oh, wait a minute. We got Ben Compton. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's up? Thanks for being here. We have Bueller, my brother. And by the way, I haven't forgot about my buddy, Bueller. I want to show you something. I want to show everybody in the chat. It's a big shout out to my brother Bueller here. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Get caught up here. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to get everybody in here. Hold on. Spider 23. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Nice to see you. Really appreciate you being here. And I think I missed somebody. Couple people. Sam, my brother, Tangled Web. Hey, Sam Tangled Web. You guys got to check them out. I'm missing somebody here. Where is it? I just seen his name, and it showed up for about a split second. Is John in here? No. There's somebody else I was looking for. He'll probably show up. Anyway, real quick. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so what's special about this book, you guys, I was really depressed, down. I had some things that were going on in my life at the time when I came across Bueller's show for the very first time. But it's going on 2 years. My 1 year anniversary doing YouTube is going to be, I think, in April. I have to double check that, but I think it's April. And I came across Bueller one night, and we were just chit-chatting. And I'm a big supporter of Bueller. You hear me talk about Bueller all the time. And
we all do.
Of course.
All of us.
This is a very special gift right here. This was an AOK from none other than Bueller. And I've kept his note on the back of here. This whole note he wrote back here from Bueller. And dude, it's a wonderful letter. It's very sentimental to me. That's a big deal. And I mean, that was friggin' awesome. Love you, Bueller. Real quick, I got to do another quick shout out.
Oh, you're good.
How you doing, hon? Nice to see you. By the way, Miss G, because she got a job now. She's working now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. She's not having fun.
Yeah.
But hey, go to it, you know. But yeah, this is very special. First Morbius, you guys. Awesome. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of rundown on this tonight. We're gonna be talking about a little bit about Morbius, and I'm gonna do a quick video recap on the video that they shot.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna show that. Yep, I'm gonna show that. Tank. We have Tank and Tank. I knew I missed somebody. Gosh, damn it. Tank. Hey, nice to see you. Appreciate it.
As long as we're talking over that trailer, you won't get flagged or nothing, so that would be good.
Oh, there's Bob's World. I'm curious about Bob. He doesn't talk much. I'm always trying to talk to him. Always trying to talk to him. You get some ideas floating around. He seems to have a nice eye for special effects. I'll let you talk to him. Maybe he can give me some pointers or educate me. You seem to have a knack for it. I love it.
Yeah.
Just a big shout out to you, brother. Yo, cheers, brother. You too. Absolutely. My nice rainbow cup.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, get you back up here, buddy. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, this book shows you guys why I'm so into the character.
I want to know why, because now I'm gonna have to get a copy because I would like to read that to find out why you like it.
Yeah, because
that's you said because of that book. That book is the reason.
Shows me what, like, it takes place in 1969. It's before in New York City, the punk rock scene, but it takes place, and then she's going after human traffickers and like drug dealers and stuff like that. It's really interesting. It's like, yeah, I'll show you some like a panel, like,
please show some panels.
Yeah, like this one here. Yeah, like when she goes after the traffickers and stuff, because her girlfriend is a trafficked girl, female. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Aha. You see where he gets grabbed? Where she gets grabbed?
Yes.
You see where the hand is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see she took the hand off, right?
There's one question I do have. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't use the blood out of her victims, right?
No. She's not
per se like a vampire, right? So she doesn't use plasma or nothing like that?
No, she does use plasma, but
so
she
she's
uses
like Morbius.
Yeah, she uses the blood. So yeah, plasma pretty much. She goes after bad people. Like she'll take the bad people's blood, but she won't, like, if you're a good person, she won't touch you at all. Like, you see what she did with the hand?
Nice. Nice.
Yep. And then the main one.
There it is. That's what I was trying to shout out. Tom's comic book and reviews.
Yeah, and he's been doing and shows you the mind control, like all her powers pretty much, like how she can control people's minds and stuff. Right here, if you can see.
Oh yeah, and you're looking like that. Of course, you can control my mind.
Yeah. And then
second street in the house. Yay, brother! Nice to see.
And then the blood works. The you know how she uses other people's blood. Like the guy's 3 times her size.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, she ended up using his blood to go against him. So.
Right.
I pulled the blood out of his system and everything. Yep. And then it shows you, this is the whole reason I'm into this. That's why I'm really.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to get a copy of that. Just because you said that, I'm going to have to get it in my collection. I love it.
Yeah. I just reading it gets me like, these are the reasons why I'm into the character in the first place. Is she's not, you know what I mean? She helps people. It's not like she.
Oh, wow. Like nice. Keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah, like the punk rock stuff. Like, she tells you she loved the city and all this other stuff. Like little details. Like,
sweet.
I actually enjoyed it. So it was actually good. I actually enjoyed this.
Nice.
I know Puff and them were watching, so nice. I don't want to do too much.
Yeah, I seen. What was it? Puff. Sean bought a bunch of red Sonias tonight. It's like I took all the red Sonias. Funny. I have a special buddy guest tonight. He actually showed up. Yes.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thorough, man. What's going on, Jeff?
Love it, buddy.
Not much, man. Not much.
Nice to see you.
How's everybody? Definitely, man. Yeah.
I have to show you this one then. Jay Ferguson.
Nice.
Oh, damn, that's beautiful, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, Jay Ferguson, and then he used Island Reed, the cosplayer. Jay Ferguson, man. This guy's been doing some sick covers. So, like, really sick covers.
So we're kind of going through a Morbius night tonight. Sort of. We're talking about that and Vampirella, Thorough. Because it's been kind of like a special week, and I was showing off the first one. the first Morbius cover I got, and
Awesome.
And I was kind of give a brief history about him because everybody sees the movie and they're kind of like, well, it's a tease. The tease for a tease, I'm happy with it. I'm like, I'm just, I'm a fan, so I'm crossing my fingers. What's your opinion? What do you think?
I spoke about this with my brothers the Warriors.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know, now I'm officially a New York Warrior.
Nice.
So, shout out to my brothers. I appreciate them as always.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody here on the chat.
Yes.
Just before this, I was on Big Lion Cats auction. I had to leave a little bit earlier because I gotta help out, the pregnant wifey as much as possible. She can't lift up the baby or anything. But as far as going into the Morbius, hey, I was surprised.
Yep.
I'm honestly gonna say that Jared Leto looks like he's in a better position of playing that character than to be playing the Joker.
Exactly.
I hated him as the Joker. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's people that said they liked him. I hated him.
I agree.
I couldn't see him playing that role. But now to see him playing Morbius and just seeing all those parts, I'm still holding my breath on it. Just for the simple fact that when it comes down to movies, in the previews, they're always going to show you the great parts. They're going to show you everything. Exactly. And then when it comes down to the movie, sometimes you got to remember it happened with the Fantastic Four movie.
Yep.
The latest one, that movie was horrible. A lot of people were amped up because, you were seeing the Thing jumping out of an airplane and he's just skydiving. You didn't even see that in the movie. They didn't even show that part. Right. So I'm just still holding my breath. I'm hoping for the best on it. I'm hoping that Sony pulls out a great, does something great with it. I think Jared Leto's going to kill it in that role. Yeah. One thing that I will hope for is like if in the end credits they have Mahershala Ali as Blade and them just get ready to go at it. I think that'd be awesome.
Back in my brain.
and that's why I was telling people to look out for this one book. So I know that you always do your book and a hook and go. I got to tell you guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead. You if you guys don't know me, it's your boy Thorough from Keep It Thorough Comics. As always, guys, what I always love to say to everybody is a new year, 2020. Let's start off great. Let's start off on a positive note. So you guys know what time it is. Keep it thorough, keep it keep it true, keep it as 100 as possible, like I like to say. That's what it is. So now that I got you on my hook, it's time to show you a little bit of a book right here.
I love you.
So speaking of that, like I said, I would love to see this happen. Here's a great book that I have in my collection. I've almost thought about selling this because, I have my daughters. I got to make room, and I'm actually trying to go, like I like to say, ODB, baby. I like it raw. Trying to go raw with my book. But we got Fear 24, The Man Called Morbius, Living Vampire, guys. This is the first time that Blade and Morbius go at it.
Yes, they do.
This is a beautiful 9.2. I remember getting this book a very long time ago. I think maybe 10 years or so. And having this in a collection, I think that this is awesome. A great book. So if you guys are interested, just be a step ahead. I always like to tell people. That's why I like Batman. I'm a gigantic Batman fan because Batman is always 10 steps ahead of everybody. That's how I like to be. I like to be 10 steps ahead of everybody. Straight going for the books that nobody's really talking about, that people are not even, you don't see on the top 10 list, top 20, whatever you want to be on. Literally, guys, try to be on the ball, try to get ahead of the game. Right here, this is a great book. Don't sleep on it. I've tried looking for an extra raw copy. This book right here, for some odd reason, seems to be drying out right now.
Brother, tell me the issue number again.
This is 24, brother. This is issue 24. Fear number 24, this is when that whole run starts going into the Living Vampire Morbius. Of course, Blade being one of my favorite characters. There you go. See, look, you got the raw copy. I might have to hit you up and let's make a little trade here. You can get it slabbed, and I'll take your raw copy right there.
Okay.
But we'll talk about it. I can't. With the second little one on the way, as much as I love slabbed copies of books. It's a great investment, a great way to protect your stuff. But man, in all honesty, these things take up so much freaking room. Yeah, it's not even funny. I have so many damn slabs. It's insane. This book definitely a great one to look for. I am gonna say I'm gonna show you one more, Robert,
Ooh,
right here that you're probably gonna be
Dying.
salivating.
you're probably gonna be like, damn, I want one of those. A book that's not easy to come by.
I can't wait to see
And,
this.
and you know
Yeah,
how I
I
am with a
love
lot of my
book
stuff. I
ones,
like to
so.
collect rarities. I like to find stuff that's rare. So here we got a 1 in 50 Morbius, the Living Vampire #2. Super freaking hard to find.
Balls!
Yes, and I have this. And out of
Oh,
all the times that I've had this damn book, I never realized it. This book I found, let's see, four or 5 years ago, I believe. I found this at a comic book shop just in the back bin, cover price.
you
And,
can't.
and at the time, nobody cared about this.
Of
I
course
actually
not.
enjoyed this run. I thought that this run of Morbius right here was really good. I enjoyed it. I read it. I thought that this book would
Like
never
Robert a
amount
little.
to anything. And here we are now. This is a really tough book because of the print run. And you can imagine how many comic book shops were really ordering 50 copies of Morbius at that time.
Thorough,
So-
did they not just make a trade of that? Is there a trade of that? I've seen.
Yes, I believe they did. So they
I didn't
did.
know it was the book actually came out of that one particular one.
Yes, they did. Yeah, this was it. So #1, if you guys bump into the second print has a blue label, not of this book, but of #1. If you guys ever bump into that one, definitely pick it up. You guys know it. You'll see a say second print variant on it. Definitely go and scoop it up. That's a great book to have in your collection as well. That book right now I know started to bounce up in price. If you found it in dollar bins, man, go hunting. That's the great experience. If for whatever reason, you guys can't do it because you live in an area where there's no comic shop, you don't have anything, eBay might be your last resort. So many great people, so many YouTubers out here that have tons of auctions going on. I've seen a lot of guys doing mystery boxes and things like that, and you never know what you might bump into. But sometimes that might be a great route to go. But definitely, guys, look in those back bins. You never know. I remember owning 3 copies of the first appearance of Spider-Gwen, that Greg Land 1 in 25. I had 3 copies of those. Back then, I didn't think Spider-Gwen was going to be anything. Now I regret every day letting go of them because I sold them for like $25 a piece. They were, they were those 1 in 25 variants. It was super crazy. So to be able to see that now and to see how much that character has flourished, definitely my key now on collecting is just hold on to stuff. If you got second copies or third copies or whatever, like I do sometimes, I'm willing to let go of them now, especially because now I got to make even more room for the other little one that's on the way in June. So as much as I love to hold on to these comics and I have such, a crazy attachment to a lot of this stuff, I still, I got to do it. I got to look at it. I got to look at the bigger picture. I got to have room for the little ones. So
that book, okay. So that book right now, what has it gone up to now? I'm just.
this thing, I think, I missed out on a copy just recently. I think somebody bought it for $50. I think it was on eBay, and I missed it like friggin'. I think not even a couple minutes. Somebody had bought it.
Yeah, because there was another run. There was another run out there. I've got a few copies of it of the art covers. I think in '90s it came out with a Morbius cover, and it was one of them out of that set that just skyrocketed out of the.
Well, this set right here is the one that everybody's trying to look for right now because supposedly this is the story that this new Morbius movie is based off.
That's
so this run right here, yes. So this is why these books right now are drying up from this series. I can't remember exactly what series I think of Morbius. I think it's either the third series if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I'll find out a little bit more with you guys.
Thorough will get it.
Yeah, and but I mean,
right now.
Yeah, this book is freaking ridiculous right now. I didn't think anything of it. Nothing crazy, but what's funny is you see the picture of Morbius right here. It's up on the wall. You see, it's like a graffiti. It's like a graffiti type of thing, and then you actually see Morbius down here at the bottom, and he's writing Morbius, a living vampire in blood.
It's awesome.
Yeah, a freaking stupendous book. I love to collect a lot of different things that are just rare.
If you ever want to get rid of it, Thorough, come my way.
We'll talk, brother. You know me and you we always talk about things.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful cover. Yeah, definitely, guys. That's the best thing that I could always tell you guys is, just be on the lookout for things. You never know what it might turn into. I like to pick up a lot of number ones of different books. Things are constantly being optioned. Literally every movie and show is all based off comic books now.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't go nowhere. I'm crazily anticipating Lock and Key right now. I love the damn book. That thing was an awesome series. I think they're doing a great job with what they showed so far.
Yeah.
And by the way, I watched it for the second time tonight. The new Joker movie. Mm-hmm. I had Ms. G and watch it. Wow.
Yeah.
Thumbs up all the way.
I'm glad you guys got to watch it.
If he doesn't get an Academy Award for that, that's ridiculous. Yeah. He was awesome.
Yeah, I talked about that not too long ago, and Marky 316, shout out to him from the Warriors. He said that we both talked about it and we said, hey, I don't think that they'll probably get Best Picture. I think that he'll probably get Best Actor.
He should get
the role and what he portrayed. But I mean, don't ever knock it. You might see if he gets Best Picture, because a lot of people are like, hey, you got all these other movies out there, Knives Out,
right.
So many other movies that sometimes I could sit there and just be bored to hell watching them.
Yep.
But those are the movies usually, a lot of these independent movies are the ones that end up winning things like that. But
exactly.
I mean, and never say never. You might be able to find it one day.
But hands down, buddy, it was excellent. The whole psychological thing about it, society and all that, I was like, wow.
Yeah, it goes to show you how important mental health is, how important mental well-being is.
Huge.
And and each and every one of us are literally like, I every time I watch cartoons, my daughter watches Woody Woodpecker now. And I'm always seeing him lighting up a piece of TNT or whatever. He's lighting up some dynamite. My thing is like that. That's how I view each and every one of us individually. Mm-hmm. All it takes is for somebody to spark a fire, hit the fuse on you, and then that's what happens. Yep. And that's why I say, man, just always take care of yourselves. 2020, I started off telling a lot of people, hey, you got to leave all the bullshit alone. Leave everything in the past. That's the reason why it's back there. Everything is behind you for a reason. Keep moving forward. Any of the heavy loads or anything, hatred, whatever it is that you have in your heart, your mind, and you're carrying it nowadays, that's some heavy baggage. Leave that behind. It's I know it's not easy. It's easier said than done, but trust me, guys, it makes a big change, especially for me that I deal with anxiety and PTSD, guys. I could definitely tell you every single day that that stuff really does help out a lot. People who have done you wrong in your life or anything that has happened, to you or to somebody else you love or anything like that, you got to leave that crap behind. It's really that's what holds a lot of us back and from progressing. So definitely, guys, just push forward, do your thing.
Keeping it real, Thorough. Thank you.
Yeah. Keep it real, man. Because I know a lot of people don't like the truth. They like a sweet little lie. That's what I like to say. I'm not about that. I like to keep it as real as possible. And if you like me, you like me. If you hate me, then hate me. But it is what it is. I continue living.
Exactly right. So let's do a quick. Let me see if I can do this really quick because I want to show this. Hold on. And yeah.
As long as we're talking over it, we'll be okay.
Exactly. It's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
And hold on. See if hopefully this will work right. We'll see here.
Yeah, this should work.
It should work.
I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have.
Coming out clear, guys?
Yeah. They should be able to hear it.
All right, good. Yeah, I'm excited. Big time.
I know you are. When I saw it, I'm like, Robert's going to be talking about it all week.
Here, this is before. Yeah. I think that's like.
I have a rare blood disease. And I'm not at a time. This could be my last chance.
Yeah, I love it. There's the serum. This part here, I think, is before everything happens. What do you think, Thorough?
Yeah, I like the way that they did the whole thing right here, where they're just going through the beginning and just telling the story from how he comes to be Morbius.
Yeah,
That's a big knife, though, man. To cut your hand with.
I love it.
I hear you on that, man.
I can love it.
Dude, if it was really sharp, the way he cut it, it would have cut all the way through his hand.
I want to see his transformation. Oh man.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
No one can die. I feel more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed.
Yeah, a little bit like Nightcrawler.
Uh-huh.
Part there look cool.
Yeah.
Propelling urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed?
It looks like he's in the costume in there on the boat. It
Yeah.
looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Broken. Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
It's awesome.
Oh man.
Michael Morley. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh? What's up, Doc?
That part right there, that got me.
Yeah,
That was from Spider-Man. You know who that was?
of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was friggin' awesome. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, oh my God, seriously? That was
Yep.
so cool. That had me.
Now they're
pretty-
tying it in.
yeah. How they tied it in was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like I said, man, I'm holding my breath because
Me too. Me
I
too.
did the same thing with Venom. I didn't think that Venom was the greatest movie on earth.
True.
I thought it was what it was, and I enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was, to me, it was honestly mindless entertainment.
Yep.
But I think with this one, let's see what happens. They're showing us all the action, all the goods.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what it comes down to. When it comes down to the story.
And it's the crossovers that I'm curious about. You
Yeah.
know, if this winds up being successful, man. Yeah, July 31st apparently is when it's coming out. I was like, wow, really? July. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to be a summer blockbuster, man. That's what they want to do.
Hope
That's the
it's
time everybody's out, kids are out of school, so everybody wants to watch it.
exactly our chemist.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Him as Vulture, not as Batman.
Yes. Everything Comics. How you doing, Bob? Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He said
the next
they're leading into Sinister Six.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sinister
the next
Six.
one I wanna
That's
see.
definitely gonna happen. They're gonna try to pull out as much money. Sony. Spider-Man belongs to Sony,
Oh, yeah.
so they're gonna try to pull out as much as possible.
Thorough, what is so how many rights does Sony have out of the Marvel universe that's Marvel related?
It's pretty much literally like everything Spider-Man related.
Yeah.
Almost all Spider-Man.
The whole
Everything
Spider-Man
and anything
universe.
Spider-Man,
They
that
pretty
all
much
belongs to them. And that was the time when Marvel was, they were begging for money. They were about to lose it all. So
Right.
they had to start selling some of their properties, and that's how that all went around. And Sony knows it's a cash cow, so they're not going to let go of it for
Of course not.
that
a
easy.
very long time. I don't think they're ever. I think they'll continue to collaborate because I know they know what's right when it comes to collaborating with Disney. They want to make sure that they make a really good movie. They don't want to make any garbage because
Yeah.
if you go back to the original Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, number 3 was freaking horrendous. That was like me watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 3, which is a freaking horrible dumpster juice of a movie.
Yeah.
And I hate that damn movie. You guys have no freaking clue because you guys know how I'm with the Turtles. But yeah, number 3 was terrible.
Absolutely. So
Mhm.
what was I going to say? Oh, so everybody knows, especially in the chat, in the info section on the bottom of this, I have the art chemist's artwork and his wife's Skellington Comics link down below. So make sure you check them out. I get nothing for it, you guys. It's just a shout out to my man. So
shout out to Angie and Chemist.
Actually, and I want to show some of the books I ordered from her, and she was such a sweetheart. She had these in cray paper.
Yeah, I always say I've gotten stuff from her. I said she does the Victoria's Secret wrapping.
Wrapped it out in black and white paper. So nice and neat and nice box. It was beautiful. Awesome, though. I read this, liked it. I just hate how short it is. But what I want to tell everybody out there is how Morbius has changed. Just to give you an example, going back to this. So his original look, when he first comes onto the scene, is like that. And then he changes again in other books. You'll see over the years. There's another time where he'll have suction cups on his hand. So you can actually, he doesn't have to bite.
Yeah.
He can pull the plasma out of the victim rather than biting.
Yeah. I remember when I saw it on the animated series, it freaked me out when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, he had the octopus suction cups on his hands.
Yeah. So I got this from them, from the art chemist and the Skellington Comics. This is one. And here, just to show you, so it goes art interpretation. That's why I'm like really big into like different art, like art chemists and like Jim Boatwright. Jim Boatwright's still in the chat, I think. He does art too. So I sent them 2 blank covers of Morbius, and I want their interpretation of Morbius. And look how he changes. Look how he changes on this variant. That's the same line as this, of the one I got in my hand, but he changes. Look how he changes a tiny bit. That's a different interpretation. You know, cool. Very, very cool. And then you go on to issue 3. I didn't get issue 2. She still has to send me issue 2. I didn't get it, but here's 3. All good, guys. But here's 3. So I can't tell you right away. But look at it's a real busy cover. He almost looks like a werewolf right there, in a way. Almost like Beastman in a way. But see how he's interpreted a little bit different to every artist. Then check out this badass cover. This is issue 3 again. That's the original one. Just beautiful.
That's the cover I like the most of it out of it.
over the years now, like back 2 years ago, or I might be 2 years. This cover from Domino. Loved.
Oh yeah.
Cover.
Yeah, that was an awesome cover. I dug that one.
I even have one that's autographed by the artist from this one in my.
The writer, not the artist. The writer.
The writer. Thank you very much, buddy. But it took me. I literally, you guys, because the ink sucks on these Marvel books, especially this one. The ink was rubbing off of these things. So hard to find a really nice copy of these. Took 10 copies before I got 5 that were halfway decent. Yeah.
You can't blame the comic book store owner for having sweaty hands, man. And black cover.
Yeah, they got my money. They took my money. And then we go through the years, and what THOR was just showing. So here's the full line of the Adventures into Fear, the Living Vampires. So here's issue.
I've seen a couple of issues. I've never seen issue 1. I've seen a couple of issues, like all kinds of different good numbers of that line.
This is good. This will be his first mini run now, you guys. And also in Adventures in Fear, if I'm not mistaken, Phil, wasn't that also Man Thing?
Yeah.
Issue 15, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 15.
Something like that. In this same run, you guys, Adventures into Fear, the first Man Thing is issue 15 in this run. This is actually a good run because there's a lot of ones. So he appears in his first line in issue 20, and it goes through 31. I'll show you all of these. How is the honey? I can hear her in the background.
She's over here laughing. She's literally, she's been binge watching. What the hell is that? Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
With Gordon Ramsay. I swear to God, I've been hearing Gordon Ramsay every single day in this house, and I'm almost like getting sick and tired of hearing him. He's a good guy. I've actually met him in person before in New York.
Yep.
But yeah, he doesn't act nowhere near what he acts like on the damn show.
It's all show. It's all show.
Exactly.
23. He's a real nice guy. I've met him before. I met him at the club when I was a chef. He came in.
All right. So, Jim Boatwright said issue 10. Issue 10 is Man Thing.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. I knew I was close. I'm
Yo,
gonna
shout out to that brother, man, because he could draw.
yeah, he
Yeah.
can.
He can draw.
Yes, he
Yep.
can. Beautiful. Get everybody caught up here. Issue 10. There you go, Rob. Thank you very much, buddy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, but I was on the right line. Right series. Sorry. There's Blade. One Thorough just showed. Very nice.
Yeah, that 24 guys. I'm telling you, don't sleep on it.
Yeah.
Try if you guys can find them. You know, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of LCSs have them, and
Issue
I
10.
would definitely pick that book up before that thing becomes just
Yeah.
one of those books that you're gonna regret never picking up.
Look how he changes just a tiny bit on these covers too. But I mean, this is his run, and this was here's issue 26. Look at that. Busy. Still genetics. Just love it. 30. Did I just skip an issue? Yeah, I did. I just skipped. I had these in order. Damn it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're
No
good.
worries, brother.
27. There's 27. I'm trying to show everybody so they can kind of get caught up with this guy. I kind of want him to be known because everybody looked at me like, who gives a shit about the living vampire? I go, but you don't understand. This is iconic because he's mentioned a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, Thorough, was it not Doctor Strange or was it Scarlet Witch? One of the two.
Mhm.
They created a spell that killed all the undead on the planet.
Yeah, I thought that was Scarlet Witch that did that.
Was it Scarlet Witch?
Yeah, I think it was Scarlet Witch that did that.
But
Yeah.
she killed all the vampires.
I think it was.
Vampires, but the only one she couldn't kill was Morbius. Morbius was still alive. So here's issue 29. Sorry, guys. I'll make this quick. Almost there. I didn't pull out every one, otherwise.
This is your guy, anyways. You're supposed to be talking a lot about him.
I got a shout out on this guy. I love this cover here. This one's just fucking awesome.
Mm.
And
Well,
the thing is, you guys,
would make it better if it was a redhead. Would make it better.
but you know what? On the new run, you guys, on this new run, there's this is what attracted me, got me. The last one, 30 and 31. Okay, so 31 here. What's cool about this, what I'm noticing, I don't have it because I think it's issue 4 of this new Morbius run. This one that just came out. I think issue 4, it's the opposite. It shows a vampire, a woman carrying Morbius in his arms, just like, which I found interesting. Yeah, I ordered a couple copies of that.
Kind of figured you would.
Oh, of course. Come on, that's my man. So it's a vampire, and I have a lot of other vampire stuff. So get this off my face.
Don't forget, you got 3 months away from MegaCon, so
that's what I'm looking for. Right? For MegaCon. Oh, we have. Hold on, sorry, Biggie. We have. I got to catch up with the chat. I've kind of let it go.
You're good.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're all right. You're good.
Pull the trigger on that issue. Nice. There we go. Nice. And Biggie Shack. That was pretty cool today. Biggie Shack. I was on Sean's show earlier today, and while we were on there, they were talking about sword and sorcery books. And Biggie Shack went to a comic book store. No, a secondhand store, and they had comic books in there. And he was going through it live while we're on air, pulling out these friggin' awesome books, dude. For
nice.
$8-9. I'm like, are you kidding me? What does he call it again, Jeff?
Bangers.
A banger, yeah.
A banger, a clanger.
A banger.
Let's see.
Banger.
Yeah.
Biggie was awesome.
Nice.
It was so funny. And he's like, Robert, should I get this one? Should I get this one? I go, no, get that gold one that you picked up. He also got Conan the Barbarian issue 1. I said, don't let that go. Buy that.
Oh yeah. You gotta pick that up.
Like bucks. I think he paid $8 for it. Yeah, and it was decent shape.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome, Biggie. It was awesome.
You see, Arkham has sent me a listing on eBay right now, and it's somebody in Canada selling that Morbius #2, the one that I have, for $99.99.
$100.
Canadian plus 23.33 for shipping. So that's probably like around $100 total US.
Yeah.
And it comes down to it.
Well,
But still, yeah, that book went up. And I remember that you used to find that book, you know, at any time on eBay, and you probably buy it for $10. So now it's like, yeah, now the Morbius preview, the preview came out, and that book just went crazy. And it's a hard to find book.
Yeah, and the original, the 101, is gone. I can't believe the inflated prices I've seen on Amazon. eBay. Holy balls, just poof.
Yep.
I'll go, if you got any doubles, Robert, I would get rid of them now, so you can actually come to MegaCon.
What did you say?
I said you should get rid of at least one so you can come to MegaCon.
Nah, he don't get rid of no Morbius.
No,
I know. I'm messing with him.
Surfer.
I'm messing with you.
Robert's like me with Batman. It's so hard for me to get like all Batman stuff.
Man.
Yeah, me with Vampy and Red Sonja and stuff
that's what
like
I was about to
say.
I was about to be like, oh, somebody some Vampirella, man.
Yeah.
So really Jack will be like, nah, I can't let it go.
I'm gonna try to do this real quick. I know Scott Farr. So Scott Farr got a book a couple days ago, The True Believers 101. And Jim Boatwright, you got this one coming to you, buddy. So you guys are not gonna get a second copy if you put it whatever the quiz here. And I think I want my man of the hour here, Thorough, to come up with a quiz and let the chat decide or see if they can come up with the answer. You think about it.
Okay.
We'll keep talking because I got another one up for grabs. I went so nuts on this. These were, dude, I bought these like months ago. I bought 20 of them. Yeah, 20 of the darn things. So awesome. Time, for people. Get people in because this is so like campy and cheesy at the same time.
Yeah, I was never too big of a fan of 600 Spidey on the cover. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what killed it for me.
It is cheesy. But if you want some education, learn about it, definitely can read this, and touch it. Actually hold it and touch it, not the real one. But anyhow, what else can we talk about really quick? What are we on? Are we on an hour? No, we're close. Trying to keep this under an hour. Tell Jen hi, and I hope she's feeling well.
Oh, she's doing good, man. She's she's got several more months to go, but she's hanging in there. She's hanging in tough. Right now, we just we went through a little bit of a scare because she was having contractions one day, and we were just we had to rush her to the hospital, and it just happened. My daughter, she's one, so she kind of lunged at Jen and hit her right in the stomach that same day, and on that night we had to rush to the hospital. So it's been quite eventful. Was in the hospital from like 3:30 in the morning, I think, to like almost like 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get like an ounce of sleep. I was so exhausted, but thank God everything was good. Initially we were supposed to have twins. Unfortunately, we lost one, but I always say, everything happens with a purpose. But it was I was hoping that nothing bad was gonna happen when we had to go to the hospital, but everything is perfect. She's doing great. The little one is doing great, so can't complain.
The little one is how she doing.
Yeah, she is a little. Oh my God, I call her my little demon.
Okay,
I can't tell you enough. She's literally. Yeah, sometimes I call her Tasmanian devil. She'll run around the house here and literally destroy everything. So I had to put up a barrier where my comic books are, and I had to block her all off because she wanted to go crazy on my comic books and toys, and that Daddy can't let her touch anything. Downright Nerdy Podcast, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Looking forward to it. Another princess. No boy, but. That only gives me my rightful spot as the king of the castle here, and I got two princesses and the queen, so I can't complain. Yeah, exactly.
When I met my daughter's first boyfriend for the very first time, boy, that experience, dude. You wait until you hit.
Listen, man. I have guns, man. I'm gonna be. I said it already. I'm gonna be in my tank top and my boxers.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen, man.
Listen, If that young man doesn't shake your hand like a man, walk him out the door.
Exactly.
He's not worthy. He's not worthy.
Nah, it's true, man. You could always judge somebody by the handshake.
Yeah,
I always say it.
Miss G thinks that's a thing. And I know
Yes.
it's not a honey. It's a thing, yeah, maybe with guys, but that's always been a thing with me.
Yeah, I've always been like that. I've gotten good vibes off of handshakes. I've gotten bad vibes,
And think of
and I go off of it.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. Little things. You never know. It's like Spider-Man with his what Aunt May said, the Peter tingle. That's exactly what it's like.
The little tingle, you can feel it in the back. You know something's not right. Exactly right. I love it. Comment on the mind. Hold on.
Comics on the Mind has me laughing right now.
I love him. He's great.
He's good people. Shout out to Comics on the Mind.
Big time.
Great people.
I'm just waiting for the damn chat to catch up. You know what, brother? I'm gonna have to look into that. You're using Zoom. Is it Zoom?
Yeah, that's what I use.
How is it for doing
the
video?
The lag. If you want to talk about lag, the lag is like literally almost non-existent. I like it because I do the auctions on my channel, and literally lag time goes from anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. When I've used StreamYard, I used to get so mad because sometimes you'd be watching the video via YouTube and you'd be seeing it clear how you're displaying it.
Right.
But when you go on YouTube itself, it comes out so grainy and horrible.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't a big fan. But I see them always trying to update things on StreamYard. You never know, it might get better. Zoom was a little bit cheaper if you want to be the host and you want to have more people. You got to pay for it. It's $15 a month, which is not bad. Man, it's cheaper than StreamYard.
Yeah, that's like $10 cheaper.
And you could do an array of things on there too. You could do green screen. You could do whatever. You could do screen share. There's so many things that you could do on Zoom. I don't get paid by them. I wish I could because I'd be a great salesman for them. But other than that, I mean, the picture quality that you get there is pretty much is impeccable for what you're getting for live streaming. On top of that too, I always mess with the guys. I'm like, hey, hit the pretty filter, because I actually have a filter on there to make you look better on camera.
Oh my God, seriously?
So it's freaking hilarious. I laughed my ass off the first time the guys got on there to test, and the guys from the auction, and we were just cracking up. And I was telling Roman Curtis, I was like, listen, Roman, I was like, hit the pretty filter. You're gonna look like Morris Chestnut. And he couldn't stop laughing. He was cracking up. He was like, "Oh man," he's like, "You guys are assholes," and it was but it's a good thing. It's user friendly. It's not just a little bit of getting used to, because if you're using StreamYard, you're already getting the hang of this. So going on to something else, you gotta familiarize yourself with it. And it's definitely user friendly. I haven't had no problems whatsoever. Like I said,
how many people you can have streamed at one time? Like you
would.
would.
I could have up to like 150 people on one thing.
One time. One big party.
Yeah, that would be a huge party right there. I think you'd probably be losing your mind talking between everybody. I think that'd be super hard to do. But Zoom is used for meetings and things of that nature. But you also have to, once you get Zoom and everything, you gotta wait like a 48-hour period before you can use YouTube. So if you're gonna do it, guys, go on this, sign up, or do whatever you need to do. And prior to going on it, just just make sure ahead of time, hey, 2 or 3 days from now, I'm gonna have to broadcast on YouTube. So that's what you want to do, and then that way you guys, because they need to get some sort of they need to be able to get accepted by YouTube, and showing that they'll be able to use, you'll be able to use the platform of Zoom to be able to stream live on YouTube. But I did a couple of things. I put my Keep It Thorough brand on the my background without even using a green screen.
That's one thing I like too. It's like
pretty cool, yeah. I like it.
Like this Thorough, for an example, I'm gonna take the camera off so you can just see. You'll see that, like that background right there.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the name on there, like your name on there?
You gotta add it. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
I'll show it to you on off air. You'll see it. Like for me, I got it right here. You can see
Yeah, I
it.
like that. Yeah, I like.
I could do that. I think it's a great thing to do. I was actually working with StreamYard. I was sending them a lot of information. They were
Cool.
thanking me. They gave me like 2 months for free because I was trying to help them out because I wanted them to kind of do it similar to what Hangouts used to be.
Right.
Hangouts did that where you can go off. You don't have to show your ugly mug sometimes and just hit there and let them see your icon while you talk.
Sure.
So it's an array of things. You have to do it before you go on here. And I'll show it to you once you go off there.
Sure, no problem. Thank you. But hey, awesome show tonight. We're like 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me see.
Air Spider's like 3 max, 6 is too many.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You're jumbling around, but when you have a good cast and you could get the point across on your show or whatever it is you want to do, then it's not no biggie.
Exactly. Bring back the voice recognition.
The voice recognition.
Nice.
Yeah, they're trying to do a lot of stuff. They're still working on it. It's an array of things that they're doing now.
Buddy, Jeff, Archivist got a question for you, buddy. What is your most rare vamp cover?
I would think most rare would be probably hold on.
I know there's one Vampirella I want, and I cannot find it for the life of me. That's a super ghost. I like to talk about ghost books, and there's this one Vampirella is a super ghost.
Super ghost?
Yeah, I've tried looking for it. Yeah, literally, it's like freaking impossible to find it.
What is it?
It's Vampirella and the Legion, #1, and it is a J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, I think
that book is impossible. I know Jeff probably knows because he's the Vampy expert. But that book is damn near freaking impossible to find.
This one.
Oh, damn, that is freaking nice.
Oof.
Yeah, this is yep.
Is that the
this
one?
Not
that one.
No, it's what is it? Volume. Let's see. Volume 4, issue 11. It's like how it's rare because it's a low print run. That's what this is. It's a low print run. That's the whole reason it's rare. This one's rare. It's low print run, and then it's the Comic Mint's exclusive too. So that's the whole reason.
Nice, man. That's a freaking beautiful piece of art, yo.
Yeah.
And you got it signed by Perillo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I had to slap it. That's the whole reason I slapped it too. Whoop. Right about there. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. That's the whole reason I slapped it too.
He signed it in a nice area too, because I'm not too big of a fan of artists signing my books. I don't know. There's some books that I regretted, and then there's been times I've been in line and try to go get some signed, and I'm there trying to get them to sign the inside of the book, and whoever it is would end up signing it on the cover. I would just have the look of disappointment on my face that I was like, oh my God, it is freaking crazy.
I have something here. Somebody showed up in the chat. I gotta say something to him right away. Perry Comics is in the house right now. The Lurker. The Lurker. I need you to send me your address. I will find it. If you don't give me your address, I'll ask somebody in the community will give it to me. I have a book right here waiting for you. And I wrote on the back of it. And this is especially for the Lurker. If you want me to read it, I can read it. It came out in May of 1992. Lobo said, heaven can't handle him. Hell doesn't want him. So the powers that be agree to regenerate him. And they do as a woman.
That would be a little weird.
I thought it would be. It was perfect for Perry.
That's one. Lobo is one of my favorite characters. Still underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you showing this on one of your shows,
Yep.
and I was actually telling you what
Yes.
about that book. Yeah, and this one is, they call it the penis arm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you look at his elbow right there,
Yeah.
DC found this later on.
Look at that.
And they were so mad. Yeah, they were so mad because they never realized this. And you know, it goes through
so-
editing and
yeah.
everything.
Look at that.
And they were so pissed off about that.
Right there. See, we don't show all boobies, guys. There you go. Look at that right there. No shit.
Yeah.
It's so
I can't
weird.
believe they didn't catch it, man. I can't believe they couldn't get that until it was printed.
There's a lot of books like that, surprisingly, that you know that you never know, and they're actually worth money. That one, you know, it won't be because of the amount, the print run on it, but there are so many books out there that, you know, I'm eventually have to do a video on it.
Yeah.
So many books that have so many things that have just gone through, and people were just like, "What the hell?" They're like, "We never realized this."
Exactly. See that?
Yeah.
Look at Thor just did. Look at Thor just did. And a lot of people didn't even know that until he mentioned it.
I mentioned it in one. I think it was in an auction or in a video, and I told and then everybody said they could never unsee that ever again. So I'm sure everybody here
unsee that.
probably seeing that, you will never unsee that.
We don't all show boobies here. It's got to be
exactly.
Everybody's gonna have great play. Too funny. That is so funny, dude.
And Downright Nerdy Podcast. That is the Vampirella I'm talking about. Vampirella and the Legion #1.
Where is it? Where is he?
The J. Scott Campbell. Yeah, he put it up there. That book is a damn super ghost. That is a book.
Yeah. I can't find. Yeah, that's the one I can't find.
Yeah,
that's the one I've been looking for.
Impossible.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want too, man.
You're welcome, guys. You know, hashtag ball juice. You know, hashtag dingaling elbow. You know,
oh my god.
You put whatever you guys want to put down. I'll come up with all kind of things all day long.
I love it. I love it. Wizard pointed out one issue blurred out the Lobo's elbow. Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, they did. Wizard did do that a long time ago. But after that book had come out, DC didn't know nothing about it. They paid no attention. They were just like, you know, it always goes through quality control. When something goes out and boom, it just went out like nothing, and that was it. It was more like, okay, well, we have penis elbow Lobo out there on the, you know.
Okay, right, that's for you, buddy. That's for you.
Yeah. My low print book's finally grading. That low print book's finally grading now.
Did it?
Really?
I should be getting.
Did it get graded?
Yeah. It's in the process, so I should be getting it back sometime this week or next week.
It's been a while. Haven't they had it for 6 months?
Well, yeah, but Todd McFarlane, man, this is what they told me. They underestimated Todd McFarlane's how many people were sending books. I'm like,
that's a bunch of BS, bro. They already knew what they were gonna get, and on top of that too, you know, Todd McFarlane's a busy man.
Yeah.
That guy, he's got signings besides CGC that he's doing.
Yeah.
On top of that too, you know, he's still promoting his toy run, which I'm crazily anticipating because you know me and my toys.
Oh, of course.
I'm looking forward to the DC line.
It's out already. Some of it's out already.
Yep. Trust me, bro. I know, man. I'm already on there. I'm waiting for them. Nah, because you know, I got to keep my daughter away from my toys here. The other day, she was trying to give her Ninja Turtles. That shout out to the art chemist. You know, he gave me that as a gift, and I was able to take them out the box. I'm one of those people that don't like to let my toys breathe. I like to keep them boxed up. And of course, you know, he sent me these. You know, the old school turtles, which I love. And my daughter saw these and she wanted to grab them, and I said no.
Mind.
And you should have heard the cry that came out of this little girl when I said you can't touch these. And it was like damn near impossible that I had to give her a different toy. I actually gave her a Funko Pop of Vegeta. Oh, I love Dragon Ball Z as well. And literally I had to give her that so she would stop crying because I didn't want to let her touch these. So because you guys know how I am about my turtles. I literally have so much love for these that I got my arm tattooed with the turtles from Kevin Eastman.
Nice.
Kevin Eastman signed my arm as well right here. When he did that at Baltimore Comic-Con. So, and then come to find out, my younger brother, he works for FedEx. I never realized that. And he lives out there. I never paid any attention. I always kept saying, I know Northampton, Massachusetts from somewhere, and that's where Kevin Eastman has his studios at. And Kevin Eastman, shout out to him, was really cool. He told my brother, hey, if your brother, he seems like he's such a big fanatic. He actually ended up sending this to my brother to send to me. So this was pretty cool.
Oh,
This was Kevin Eastman's store exclusive, and it's signed by Kevin Eastman.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so super cool of him. And he said that anytime, I ever want to go and take a tour of the studios and have a sit down and talk to him, which I hope I'll be able to do and sit down with him here on my channel and get an interview. I'm looking forward to it. I want to pick that man's brain down to like the core. Yeah. You guys have no idea.
No, I bet. No,
I have so many questions. It's insane.
That's your thing. You love that.
So he was this whole time he's been getting stuff from Kevin Eastman without even knowing who he was, because my brother's not really that much of a comic book guy. He's more into anime. He loves Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. And I've told people about My Hero Academia, one of my favorite shows out there. If you love comic books and superheroes, My Hero Academia.
Talking about Hero Academia, man,
the best show possible.
These damn kids at the damn con we were at, screaming all the way through the con, like running. I'm like, son of a bitch.
But literally one of the best animes. If you're into comic books, I would definitely recommend it to you guys to definitely go and check that out. That's a great anime series that literally goes from a kid who wants to be a superhero.
My daughter right there is agreeing with you, buddy.
Nice. Shout out to Tabitha. I've always seen her on there.
Yes.
So shout out to her.
Look at what she did for me. She did this for me tonight. Look at the right. Does that look familiar? Do you see that up there in the corner?
Yeah, I see that, man.
You know what that idea came from?
Where?
Right behind me, right here.
Oh wow, that's awesome, brother. I like that.
Not far.
That's awesome, man.
Idea. And
I didn't even pay any attention to it because I'm always used to just seeing the G there.
The R and G.
Yeah, that's awesome, brother. I like that.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
She does art on the side. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Shout out to Tabitha. Yeah, definitely. But definitely a great show. I love it. I watched it all. I like to watch it in Japanese. I actually had to stop watching some stuff in Japanese because you know how they say with kids, kids end up picking up a lot of stuff and they're just sponges. So my daughter is over here, she's like saying stuff and trying to copy what they're saying in Dragon Ball Super, one of my shows that I've been watching as a recent. Now it's like my daughter's gonna be cursing me out in Japanese and I'm not even gonna know what she's saying. So I was like, I gotta stop watching this around her. And she would sit there and she'd literally just watch it, and it was just amazing just to see it, to see what she ends up picking up. Right now, I'm just trying to get her out of the habit of saying "oh shit." Mommy and Daddy dropped that word one day, and now every time she drops anything on the floor, you just hear her say "oh shit" every time. It's freaking insane, just how much she says it. And if you guys are hearing gunfire and explosions and everything in the background here from my house, it's because my wife Slim Jen is over here playing Call of Duty, and she's over here she's a fiend. She's been actually playing with Angie, our chemist's wife. Nice. So shout out to them. We've actually been all four playing together, split screen.
Right down there on the bottom. That's Comics website. That's on my Nerdy Collective show.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Big shout out to her.
And she wraps up your comic books like they do lingerie at Victoria's Secret.
Excellent.
So that's what I told Angie. I told her it's cool, and the wrapping paper that she uses, guys, is actually the suit that Jack Skellington has.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. I like how she did, and she got her little sticker with her on it. So it's pretty dope how she did everything. And shout out to her. And I'm always wishing her the best. Yeah, there you go. You see.
Boom.
And so yeah, I'm wishing her the best with her, with her store. Definitely go check her out, guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss out on it.
And she got good customer service. So if you have any questions or you have any requests, she'll, more than happy to help you guys. Real quick, catch up with the chat. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Call of Duty.
Thanks to Thorough, man. I gotta be hunting this what is it? That Wonder Woman cover that Robert got. That Wonder Woman, the CGC or CBCS one.
The naked one.
Yeah. Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Yes, too.
No, I'm curious for a raw copy just to see it.
Yeah.
And what book do you have right there, Jeff? That's a dope ass book.
That's the Red Sonja Perillo cover. Early Perillo. Some early Perillo covers. I found this at the con today.
Nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
those Perillo covers right now are becoming super freaking hot. Everybody is trying to find them because of the low print run. It's
his early stuff is getting freaking expensive now. Yeah.
You're talking about that one.
Yep. If I ever find it. Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, nudie panels.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 51.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying.
Come on, clear up. There we go. All right. Hour and 12 minutes. We're going over just a little bit. Don't want to make it too long.
Yeah.
My brothers, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thorough, buddy. Thank you very much. Awesome.
Definitely. I've been promising you, and I know I've been busy, but I said I was like I got off a little bit earlier from the auction, from BLC's auction. So now I was able to jump on here, and because I was packing up books, so I was like, you know what, let me jump on here because I got some stuff to do tomorrow too. So I was like, yeah, let me give the opportunity because my brother has been asking me for quite a while.
Jeff will say,
definitely. Yeah. I appreciate you, brother, and can't thank you enough, man.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna call it really quick. Just stick around for a couple seconds, okay?
Yeah, no doubt.
Jeff, do you have anything you want to shout out, dude? Go right ahead.
Nothing. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to Keep It Thorough Comics. I'm gonna be back on the grind once again, guys. Trying to do a lot more content. I've just been busy with family. I've had to give all my time to the wife and daughter. My daughter's one now. So as much as possible, I want to do and give time to you guys as well. This is my outlet. You guys know I suffer from anxiety. I hate it, but I deal with it. I know what to do now with it. I just let it happen. Best way to deal with it now. Other than that, guys, look out for the auctions. Please subscribe to each other because you guys are incredible. You guys are magnificent. You guys, I've watched so many people's videos from all across the board. I don't care. Don't ever consider yourself small or a big channel, man. Everybody check each other out. Yo, guys, as always, like I like to end my sessions, guys, keep it real, keep it you, and as always, keep it thorough, guys. You know what time it is. Have a good night and take it easy. Stay blessed.
Love you, buddy.
Definitely. Same here.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right, guys. You guys know who this is. You guys know what this is. It's your kid. It's your boy, the Cantonese Kid, coming to you with the Comic Books with a Hook show. And having Extreme Nerd Table tomorrow and Silver Age Sundays tomorrow, guys. And then and CCW episode 50 drops next week. What you got going on, Robert?
I love when you do that to me.
Yeah.
And to boom, there we go. Thank you very much, you guys, for being another midnight witching hour comic book with the Hook show. all my guests on the panel tonight. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody who showed up tonight. We had a whole, like, almost there for like 20 people watching. That was awesome. Awesome.
Mhm.
Love all you guys in chat. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And just to let you know something, I just realized I hit 307. Yeah. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Congratulations, brother. Congrats. You
Yeah.
deserve it, man.
Thank you very much, you guys. Seriously. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And yep, we're going to call this right now. I'm going to try to do this without any interruption. And this is something I need to work on, Thorough. This is driving me absolutely crazy.
Yeah, we got Thorough here. We should be okay.
Here we go. And real quick. Boom. Thank you very much. Blessed be. Peace. Hope to see you next Saturday. Thank you very much. Peace.
Go on the screen, Robert.